What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mello coming at y'all with another video. Mello Tuzale coming with another video. And in today's topic, I feel like this is a very detrimental topic, and we're gonna probably revisit this topic every now and then. Probably gonna kind of fall off of it, not fall off, but like I'm gonna kind of shift away from it because I don't want this to only always be about this. But this topic is very important for men and women, and it's just not letting lust control your thoughts and your mind and your decisions, really, and even your actions. Because I'm gonna give y'all a scenario that I honestly happened today. I was in the bathroom, and sometimes your mind gets to, you get horny, you start to feeling things. And in my mind, I'm thinking, let me go look at some, what I'm saying, you know what, and I know it's not good for my brain. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and that, and you know what I mean. But then I sat back and thought, it's all discipline and self-control, y'all. I woke up out of it, and I was really only reason I was going to do that was because I was desiring the need to have with another person. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say the word. I had the desire that I wanted to do those type of things. You know what I'm talking about. But I had nobody to get to right now, right? So it's like the first thing you think, oh, let me go do it to myself. Then I was like, hold on. I sat back. I started getting ready. I was trying to get on sites and stuff. And then I'm like, hold on. I'm supposed to have been getting in the shower and just using the bathroom in the shower. So I was like, you know what? Scrap that. And the first thing in my mind was like, I can find somebody to do it with. But then as I got in the shower, I started reflecting and thinking like, no, these are decisions you don't want to make, Mello, because you're in your mind thinking like, oh, I want to do this with somebody I can find somebody. The quick and easy licks ain't what's gonna help you in life. So I was thinking like a quick and easy fix was I could just call a girl, or I could meet somebody and now yada yada yada. No. The real thing was I didn't need that. It just was a desire in the moment. And after I got out the shower, I was thinking I was gonna be thinking about it again. And I wasn't. I was back to here. I was like, I need to do these two videos. Everything had clicked in my mind. I said I was gonna come home and record videos for this whole week. So what am I doing? Let me go ahead and get to them videos for the week. Then I also was thinking like, no, bro. And so then I also thought about the back end of what it would have done to me. Because it's a proven thing that every time I would, do that certain select thing, it would do something to my energy after I get done doing that. And like I would be scared to talk to women. I already, struggle with certain stuff like that. And for the simple fact that I just feel like people don't want to be around me. So it don't make it no better when I do something like that. Now it's making me scary. My eyes start watering up when I walk past women and I'm like, what the fuck? Or just anybody. It just make me weird. So I was like, no, I can't be that type of person. So then it made me realize, bro, I had to wake up and realize that in that moment, like, no, bro, this not gonna happen, no. So I got up and I made that vast decision, and I was like, no, bro, I'm not finna do this because there's a bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? And all those desires and things we think we need or want, it'll come at some given point in life. But you just can't rush the process for when it comes. You just have to wait it out and just trust, man. So that's what I had to do. I just was realizing that I'm good. And with overcoming lust, it's hard, bro. I'm gonna be real. It's like I talked about in my last video about people having select addictions like to maybe drinking or smoking or whatever they do, right? Even games, whatever. Or gambling, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, that's another addiction that nobody really talks. They talk about it, but they don't put it on the same level as weed and all that, because it's easy to really. It's not. It seems hard, and it is. And, at the start, but once you realize like why you stopped and what it does to you, if it affects you, then you see why. Because for me, it affects me because it kills my my social skills. It kills my mood. It kills everything in me. So then I become less tolerant in things I should. And I once I realized that, I was like, no. And it's energy consumption. It takes energy from you, and it just doesn't do nothing for you. So when I realized that, I was like, all right, look, man, I gotta overcome this by just doing what's best for me, man. Working hard, trying to do what I need to do, focusing on my goals. That'll come later, man. You know what I'm saying? It could be later, it could be tomorrow, next week, years, months, whatever. But I need to focus on the now and do what's important now. And right now, what's most important is me getting my life together. All right. So when I realized that, it's like, no, bro. And then another thing, a lot of guys, I know what it is. Some of y'all only do it. A lot of people have their reasons. There's multiple reasons why dudes do that. One, or even women. One, you just feel like nobody wants you, or you can't find nobody that will want to do anything with you. So you just reflect the self pleasure. Two, you just be bored, just doing stuff. Three, you genuinely addicted. You're genuinely addicted. You don't know what to do to stop. You hear every day, 5 times a day. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we all been there, might have been there before. I was there before, and I can admit, and that's the thing about me. I'm cool with being upfront with y'all because I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, bro. It was times I was in rough spots, you know what I'm saying? And I've gotten better. And now that in a way, I feel like I slipped myself through the cracks by even trying to get into those, websites and stuff. But the fact that I was aware to just get out of it and snap out of it, like, no, we're not doing this. That awareness made me realize that in a way I've grown. You know what I'm saying? I've had I'm not gonna say grown, but I've obtained growth. I've grew. I've gotten better. You know what I'm saying? And that made me feel better. And it's just like that made me realize that I'm in control of everything. So don't let less consume y'all. It's hard in the start, like I said. The fact is, if I could go back and never had got even introduced to half of that shit, I would do it 1,000 times over, bro, because I can pinpoint back all of the starting points to how I even got there, bro. And at first it felt like it was just, nah, this ain't nothing. And then as time went on, even in the first few months, I seen what it was doing to me, bro. But I came more self-aware as I gotten older, bro. And yeah, bro. But the only way you overcome it is by, first, I'm going to just tell y'all the quick tips and I'm getting out of here, bro. First, getting off social media. And if not even just getting off social media, blocking out certain ads, blocking out certain people that you follow, or just don't follow certain select things, or or how you control your feed. That's an important thing with social media nobody pay attention to, is what they feed is producing and feeding them. Me personally, I don't like even on YouTube. I love YouTube. That's my favorite platform because it kind of felt like that was an escape route from all the weird stuff or stuff like how the ads be. But on YouTube now, they just doing it in different ways. Like they'll pull up a girl wearing a certain outfit, but you can't see her face and you just see her body. And it's like, bro, I know what you're fucking doing, bro. So it's like, bro, you just gotta know how to, click those type of things and tell it, don't show me this again. And that's the stuff I had to do to my feed for the change. And certain videos I just don't like because I'd be like, whoa. Even if it's just something them talking about, if they could say something crazy off the wall like, ooh, I would F you. Whoa, you're getting blocked. Well, I'm not interested in your videos ever again because why? Then I click on your profile and you're OnlyFans. Okay, it makes sense. But look, the only way you're gonna evade it is by just finding ways to escape it. Whatever tempts you is what you need to get away from. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I love y'all boys and girls. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And boy Melo is signing out, man. Peace.